So right now we are discussing previous year questions and topic is economics. So let us resume. Today's first question. In India, which of the following have the highest share? Highest share in the disbursement of credit to the agriculture and allied activities. So the options here are commercial bank, cooperative bank, regional rural bank and MFIs, microfinance institution. So probably this sounds more appropriate because there's something called NABARD. You need to tell me which year NABARD was established. But the right answer here is commercial bank. The commercial bank, it contributes 60% to agriculture. And there's something called priority sector lending. So please tell me what is this and how many sectors are included in this priority sector lending. Microfinance institution, no. Cooperative banks, no. So the answer was commercial bank for the first one. This, I'll just give you the year 1982 and what it does, refinance. Please go through all the types of bank and related to this, I can say recently there was some case related to payment banks. Paytm. So please do have a look. What are this payment bank? What are the criteria? How much money it requires? Can it give credit card or not? And what are the things what the government of India has said with respect to Paytm? Please do have a look into this news. Let's move on to the next question. In the context of Indian economy, consider the following statement. So this kind of questions you'll see again and again. The growth rate of GDP has steadily increased in the last 5 years. So this was back in, I think, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know which year this question was. But still, if you remember, if it is asked now also, 19, 20, 21, this was Corona time. So the first statement is wrong. The growth rate in per capita income has steadily increased in the last 5 years. So this is also we cannot say like if it is right or not. But we have seen that the per capita income somewhere around 10,000 to 12,000 per month. It is right now. So, but it had decreased again in this time because of the Corona. So the answer is neither. It has not increased steadily. Next. A rapid increase in the rate of inflation is sometimes attributed to the base effect. What is base effect? First, it is the impact of drastic deficiency in the supplies due to crop failure. No. It is the impact of the surge in demand due to rapid economic growth. Let's see. Third, it is the impact of the price level of previous year on the calculation of inflation rate. Yes. This base effect. So there's some, you need to have a base. So base is can be some years or the last year. So the right answer for this is C. But this topic inflation is very important. And this, there are two types, demand pull and supply push. Inflation. So do look into this. So what are demand pull, how inflation is affected by demand and supply, and what is inflation and what does government do, the monetary policies related to it, and are the fiscal, and what are the fiscal steps what government takes, and is fiscal policies also directly involved with this inflation, right? All these things, just have a look into this inflation. There are different types of inflation, the definition of inflation. Please have a look into it. Next. All the revenues received by the union government by the way of taxes and other receipts for the conduct of government business. So it is saying received by the union government by the way of taxes. So what are the two types of taxes? So I think everyone knows direct and indirect. So do let me know what was the Constitutional Amendment Act for the GST. Which Amendment Act was it? So it is asking the way of taxes and other receipt for the conduct of government business accredited to. So if you see, if you read the Indian polity, they have talked about Article 266, which has all this funds, Consolidated Fund of India, Public Account and Contingency Fund of India. So the money directly goes into Consolidated Fund of India, and to remove any amount from this, you need to pass appropriation bill. So budget, we might have discussed 110 money bill, 112 budget. So do look into this, and how do you appropriate amount from this, and what is contingency fund, how much is the amount? It's 500 crore. Public account, what all does it include? Small finance bank, small payment done, PF, provident fund, or through this. There are many other things like which are included in this. So whatever money like Mahila Samman Yojana, or if you are trying to save around 1.5 lakhs, there's a schemes. So do look into it. What are public account, and does it require appropriation or not, or through only executive order can you take out the money? But here the answer is Consolidated Fund of India. The last question. Karl Marx explained the process of class struggle with the help of which of the following theories? The first one, empirical liberalism. He was not at all related to liberalism, and this is for facts. So this is gone. Existentialism talks about existence. So this is also not there. Darwin's theory of evolution, no. So here where survival of the fittest and other theories, how it evolves. The last one, dialectical materialism, yes. So this was the one which he talked about. So he says it's not ideas but the matters, not ideas but matters, or the material, which decides the struggle between capitalism and communalism. So every society faces this, but he says that every society will move from capitalism to socialism after a revolution. After a revolution. So the answer is dialectical materialism. So this is it for today. Thank you.